Welcome to week 3. Man, it's going fast and it's fun. All right, so this week we're going to work on finishes, interiors, plumbing, stuff like that, and roofs and some more cleanup and stuff like that. So, to begin with, flooring, you know how to do flooring. Um, I will give you the sizes for what we're doing in Blackboard, so you'll see that. But basically, we got carpet, um, hardwood. We already did some of the hardwood before when we were working with the stairs. Okay, so you may have to adjust that a little bit, but um, you got hardwood, carpeting, vinyl in the laundry room area here, and ceramic in the bathrooms. Okay, so put your flooring in first. Then you may need to adjust the height on your doors. Excuse me. A lot of these I've adjusted the heights on them so that they're like 1/16 inch below the top of the flooring. Excuse me. Mainly because if not, it doesn't show up so much in here. But if you're doing a 3D view of the room, then it shows up. Okay. So I've adjusted some of them. All right. Um, After you get your flooring in, you do your stuff because remember we're going to put cabinets and toilets and appliances. All of these things will go on top of the flooring. Um, Here's an example of a door that's showing through. I got that at 3/4, and I got vinyl flooring. I think I had the vinyl. I don't remember the thickness. Let me drop that down to 1/4 of an inch. There. I don't want the bottom of the door family to show through. I don't know if that's exactly what it needs to be. It should be a little less than. See, here's another one too. Um, okay. Anyway, I got distracted. Um, a lot of these things, closet shelving. That's the regular shelving is in Revit. I found this on Revit City. It's a shelving open shelf 4 shelf unit. Okay, and I'm using that in linen closets and pantries. Okay, um, laundry tub, utility sink. I think I downloaded that from Revit City. Washer and dryer, appliances here in the kitchen. Those are all stock Revit things. Here, um, I downloaded a locker room, a bench. I don't remember if that was in Revit or if I downloaded it. I don't remember. Anyway, just a simple bench. I did download from Revit City these lockers, and I adjusted the heights. The drawing's not real clear what it's supposed to look like. If the bench is below the lockers or next to them or whatever. So I just decided to put in 3 lockers and a bench in the space there. Okay. Let's see. Closet shelving, lots of closet shelving. Um, I'll talk about the columns. I downloaded this from Revit City. It's somewhat decorative. Okay, and so here's what it looks like. Um, I had to play with the sizes because it's made for a huge building. But anyway, I downloaded it and edited the sizes of it. Um, you can pause it and look at that if you get the same one. Those will work. I made it basically the a little bit thicker than the wall at the top and the bottom, you know, and it's tapered. So those are the columns there. Okay, and let's see. Um, I do want to talk about the bathtub. Um, Okay, vanity cabinets. Let's talk about vanity cabinets. Remember, according to the textbook, they're 19 inches, I think. They're not the size that comes in Revit. Okay, you got to make a change. So let me pull this section back up so I can look at my cabinets. You have to change them, okay, because the ones in Revit are pulled 24 inches deep, and vanity cabinets are not 24 inches deep. Okay, so you take a couple of them and edit them. They're 21 inches deep. Sorry. Okay, 30 inches tall, 21 inches deep. The countertop, I brought in a vanity countertop with a hole, and then I duplicated it and edited the family. I duplicated the family and added a second hole to that. Okay, so I got one countertop that goes all the way across. Okay. Um, here I couldn't make that work with the countertop in the kitchen. As far as adding a second hole, you might be able to try that. I don't know. So right now my cooktop is just sitting in the countertop and there's no hole for it. You know, it's not the best way to deal with it, but it works. Okay, cabinets. All of the cabinets are, well, the base cabinets are the correct height. Okay. The wall cabinets are all, or most of them are 42 inches tall. So you'll have to duplicate and edit the family to get the heights on your wall cabinets correct. Okay. I started with base cabinets in this corner, and I started with the countertop is hiding everything. Let me hide the countertop. Okay. It won't pick up that corner cabinet right there. There. I started with a base cabinet built in, 24 inches, and what it is, it has a door opening on one side, but no door. This is a Lazy Susan type cabinet. There's not one in Revit, but it's not an angled cabinet. It's just a straight corner. And then you put two 12-inch units next to it. Okay. Let me go to my kitchen view. Where's it at? Okay, so I started in this corner right here with a 24-inch built-in, and then I started working both ways with my cabinets, aligning them to the wall and to each other. Okay, the plans tell you what kind of cabinets they are and what sizes, so you work your way across. All right, this one I had to edit the sizes on it, okay, to get the right height. And then also when I went to put in the oven, I had to edit the size of the opening and the size of the doors at the top. So that one takes a little editing to do. This one above the refrigerator, I had to duplicate and create a new one. It's 36 inches wide. What did I make it? I made it 2 feet tall and it's 2 feet deep because it's sitting over the refrigerator. Okay. The wall cabinets, the tops of them are all 8 feet above the floor because they're a 42-inch tall cabinet, and that still gives you 18 inches above the countertop. When you start doing the wall cabinets, you'll start in this corner with an angled unit and start working, both ways. That gives you, once you get these in, you know the distance from here to the window. You can duplicate that with this cabinet to the window. Okay. And then the plans show a filler strip here, and you'll have to edit that and create a new one to make it 2 feet deep and 2 feet tall. It's a 3-inch filler strip and a 36-inch cabinet. This refrigerator panel is just a component modeled in place. I extruded it. It's 1.5 inches thick, 24 inches deep, and then 8 feet tall. And that closes in the refrigerator. Okay, these 3 cabinets here, when the plans call for a BWB, let me look at the sheets, a BWB 18. That's a wastebasket pull-out base cabinet. So just use an 18-inch single door with a drawer cabinet. Okay, and that'll work fine for that. Okay, the countertop here, just L-shaped with a hole. Don't use the L-shaped with a sink because it's too difficult to edit. Use L-shaped with a hole, and then bring in a sink and change the sink down to a 36-inch wide sink, and put that in. This one is just countertop with an island with a sinkhole, and drop you in an island sink. And so that's the kitchen. Took a while, just some doing. Um, don't pull in the high-end appliances because all their refrigerators are like 7 feet tall, and you can't edit them down because then it looks, like really stupid. Okay, because they're those Viking type brand refrigerators that when I used to install them, I hated installing them because they're the most prone to failure of any refrigerator put in a residential kitchen. Anyway, just use the mid-range price point appliances in here, and that'd be fine. Okay, so there's the kitchen. I'm going to pause this video and then start a new one, and then we'll move on to the bathroom.